Good afternoon, everyone. It is Mitchell, aka The Walker in Orlando, and welcome back to Universal, and welcome back to another Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. Once again, we are going to be doing a full walkthrough of this year's Halloween Horror Nights tribute store here in the Hollywood section, actually the New York section, unlike the Jurassic Park tribute store that they had this year, which was over by Hollywood. So we're going to go in, we're going to check out every room, we're going to check out all the different merchandise they have to offer, and everything else, and do a complete walkthrough of everything. So make sure you guys stick around with us as we go hang out in the tribute store here at Universal Studios. This year's tribute store is more themed of a comic book store. So it is Tribute General, open seasonally. You got all the McPherson's collectibles cards and everything. So you got monsters in between. But look what's right there. The Tale of Holiday Tribute Store with Earl the Squirrel and Earl Celebrates Mardi Gras. Oh look, more Earl the Squirrel. Earl the Squirrel and Gurg the Llama. Spooky Tales with Earl. Really seems like Earl the Squirrel can never be beaten on things like that. And then they've got all the different masks, Halloween in style, and all this just in the front. You can also have yourself your own gigantic Frankenstein, the Tribute Facade Black Cat, all wooden assemble kit, the Curator, Tribute Store Comics Certified Fan. Now, I wish they sold this as a shirt. I think they do, but we'll be checking that out all inside. We're going to be going in right now, and before you even get to the first room, you kind of have the entryway. So kind of like where the checkout stand would be and everything. You got collectibles up there of different monsters and everything else. I saw something. Oh, the spooky sounds of Halloween. And look who that is. It's Earl the Squirrel. You got to really make sure you look at every little thing because they like to hide stuff. Like, oops, see right here. Woody the Woodpecker. Right there. More Woody the Woodpecker. And then you can see they got comics for all ages. Of course, all monsters related. Oh, do you see who I see up there? Jack the Clown. So cool. It says terrifying new issues now. I do love the almost floor to ceiling stuff. And then you walk in here. It's your first one, which is Hollywood Hills Cemetery. You can see you got all the different merchandise, all that, but you can see it's literally like being in a comic book. You can see right here, let's click your stocking and let's go. I can see a blasted thinger. And what was that? Cool. Really kind of have to look at every little detail they have here. I'll look at all the details and we'll look at some of the merchandise, but I want to look at all the details. So you kind of have a comic book going on of everything happening. So you're in the cemetery here at the Hollywood Hills. Oh, I just don't see why we guys have to come in here and take this stuff. So now you've got some of the merchandise they have to offer. So you got a Little Boo bag. I think it's Loungefly. Let's see. It says Halloween Horror Nights. Ooh, the chain's pretty cool on this. See, $75. Not too bad. Oh, that's what the chain's for. It's for like a coin purse that hangs inside a Little Boo's head. Then you've got the Little Boo fake succulent plant, $27. You got a Halloween Horror Nights jacket, which on the back is Boo with a little raven on top of it. And it's going to be $60 for that. They did bring back the hat from last year that Kayla actually has. So if you're curious, it does start from over here and goes around for the comic, including this right here, and then up and around until they get attacked by these hideous monsters. And then it keeps on going down into the next room. You can see, got one of them coming out of the ground right here. And they do have a drink tumbler that you can actually have. And it has like Chucky, Horror Nights 23, Vecna and 11. And so you can purchase it and it's $28 and you drink all day. So I wonder if it's one of the ones that you can reactivate. Here's another one of the shirts they've got. We got the Darkest Deal You got Yeti Campground Kills, Dr. Oddfellows Twisted Origins, Dueling Dragons, and then Blood Moon Dark Offerings. And this shirt's gonna be $30. And we do have a nice mug, pretty much the same thing that we just saw over there. Never Go Alone, which is always the theme every year. $16. I always found that Universal cups are very well priced. And then you have their shot glasses, which is 4-pack shooters. It looks like you've got the Yeti, the Blood Moon, looks like Last of Us, Vecna, and Chucky for $32. And then now over here is you've got Dr. Oddfellows merchandise, and I think this is the shirt I'm gonna want, because look who's there. Jack the Clown. You got Dr. Oddfellows. You see right there. There's Jack again. It's $30 for this shirt. And then they do have this as a poster that you can actually buy right here. Actually, no, this is a different one. It's a Chucky Artist Series. Oh, there's the Dr. Oddfellow one. Right here. And it's $34. So not bad in my opinion. And then you've got the different scare zones that they have. So this is another one of those, of all the different scare zones that they have to offer. So this is the front of it, $30 for that. You got the scare zones once again, right here for the Dr. Oddfellows, because all the scare zones are related back to him. $15 for that. So then you've got more of your Horror Night stuff here. This looks like this should be a squishy cup, but it's not. Oh, it's not even glass, it's plastic. You can see $15 for that. The cat Never Go Alone. This was actually the cat was the facade 1 year for the tribute store. A couple headbands, it's $20 for that. You get just a regular hat that has the logo on the front for $30. You then have the cat handbag, which is $40. You have this really cool like bag that has the Horror Night logo on it for $55. Some sweatpants, $45 for these. We've seen this shirt already. And then you got this jacket with Horror Nights on it. And I do love the little crystal ball with the arch in it for $75. And then some random things. You've got this sour cherry candy. You got some milk chocolate. You got some keychains for Horror Nights. A pen, which I think will be right up Kayla's alley. You got the cool Horror Night lanyard that they always offer for $15. You can also get the pouch to go with it. Now these pouches are not very durable and break very, very easily. They do also have a candle for Halloween Horror Nights scented candle. Maybe it's supposed to smell like Horror Nights. Doesn't even say what it should smell like. Oh, well, now they've got the weekly magnets releases again. So this, right now they've got the little boo with the crow. On Wednesday they are releasing the one of the logo. They've got Chucky, Dr. Oddfellows, Last of Us, the Scare Zones, The Exorcist, more Scare Zones. Actually, these are a couple of the houses. Scare Zones, and the Hellfire Club. They're all $14 each. So you do the math of 12 times 14. And here you got like a cool picture opportunity as well. Before you go into the next scene. And now you go between the first room and now you go into the second room. And you kind of go into the Shuster's Bro Private Investigations. False Idols Part 1. Ooh, wow. So once again, now we're into black and white comics. But check out this creepy guy. Now you're into the second one. So this is the Private Investigator comic. City has a problem, sickness and plague, every day more quiet on them, not quite man, not quite fish. Everything else. And it kind of works its way around, so you can actually kind of watch. Oh, look, it's actually his desk. Because you can kind of actually keep up with what's happening in the story. So we'll kind of look at the story of everything first before we move on. See stuff right there. Ooh, the lady walks by there. It says, undoubtedly, Jake's seen so. Yeah, hate to break it to you, I believe we are being followed. Hold on a minute. Description. Yeah, from what it goes, an ancient artificial creature. In fact, there's like just this all lore of every comic. Like you actually have to keep up with what's going on comic-wise. Whoa. So now you got some of the merchandise. You got the Hellfire Club shirt, which is $37. Nice, cool, actually hat, which is $30 for that. You got yourself a Hellfire Club bag, which is $65. You got a nice metal water bottle, $27 for that. Then you've got you got a necklace, you got these earrings, which you got really long earrings and these little studs, and then you got, looks like Eddie's jacket as well, which is going to be $90. Then you can buy yourself some Hellfire Club socks, and then you got the Hellfire stickers. And then if you're a fan of The Last of Us, here's some Last of Us merchandise. You've got the shirt right here, which is $30 for that. You got a nice poster, glass cup, which is $12. Wow, kind of nice price. Coaster, and then a nice long sleeve shirt, which this is a really thick one, but it says The Last of Us on it. And this is going to be $55. Anything on the back? Nope, just the same thing we've seen on almost everything. And then you've got your Universal Monsters Unmasked. Nice shirt right there, which is going to be $30. Some magnets you can see. Another glass, which I think is going to be $15. $17. You can also buy stuff from The Exorcist, which actually is funny because this movie is still not out yet. So you got the shirt right here, which is going to be $30. You got The Exorcist scented candle. And then you got a nice shirt that says The Exorcist. $30 for that. Then you got your Stranger Things shirt, which is actually a shirt they actually had out before everything was released. $33 for that. And then you got yourself a Vecna cup. And I do love the fact they've got Eddie's scene from when he was playing his guitar in the Upside Down. And then you've got the rose from the front door from when one became Vecna. Spoiler alerts. And if you want something that smells like Vecna, I wonder what this smells like. And then you've got your Stranger Things cup. You got Vecna, of course, right in the middle. Him looking at you, Eddie, Max, the clock. $12 for that. They do also have, and this is going to be dangerous for Kayla, a mystery pin set. And these are the pins you can get. 7-pin collection, and these are $16 a pop, and you get 2 pins with it. If I wanted, I would only really want that one and maybe that one. And you got more Stranger Things stuff right here. You got 11 in the weird Pop Funko style. Can we also talk about how, like, this train's not even actually, it's a sticker, but look at the rain falling on the ground. Well, then they've got the See You in the Fog, because the fog's like the thing that we all love here for Horror Nights, the smell of the fog. So the shirt is $32. Then you get yourself a nice coffee cup that also says that. There's no price on it. Oh no, there is. $20. Get yourself another scented candle, which this one's open. It smells cinnamony. It doesn't smell like the fog. $26 for that. And they do have the See You in the Fog beverage holder, which is for the cups, because cups don't have handles on them. So that's a pretty cool thing to get. So then they've got the probably thing that I am probably going to get is this Dueling Dragons shirt. This is probably to go back onto when we used to have Dueling Dragons Island Adventure, which Hagrid's replaced. So $30, but this is the UAP shirt this year. Then you got some socks to go with it. You got a license plate. Pretty cool. You got the Dueling Dragons. Then they also have this cool patch as well. That's really cool, actually. $15. Alright, so now out of there, we're going to the hallway. And these are actually, you can actually purchase to be a tribute to Terror. So you can actually pay money and they'll put you onto your own cover of your own comic book and everything. It is like $85 though to do it, so I would love to do it. However, I don't have that kind of money, but it is so cool because sometimes you get some of the more popular YouTubers who do it. Some of the more big influencers will do it, so it's kind of fun to try to see their stuff. All right, into the third room. Pay up. Jen's Diner, classic joint in a classic town. Is that Michael Myers? That's funny. Says, good evening, gentlemen. Closed. So here's your fun Halloween Horror Nights stuff, just basic stuff that's not dated or anything, but it's kind of like the little vinyl funks or vinyl figures. And then, of course, Kayla saw this yesterday when we came. She saw Little Boo. So I almost feel like I need to try and find Little Boo for her. So continuing on of their story right there. And what you can do is if you guys are trying to read any of it, just stop the video. And of course, then the treats for all the offer. You got a 3-eyed cookie ball, knife cookie ball, Bat Slayer cake jar, macaroons, got a cheesecake brain Chucky trifle cake, Hazma cookie, Panchante cat cookie, coffin brownie, yummy. Well, now you got your Chucky merchandise. You got your nice bag here, which I think is not Loungefly, but it is $75. You got your popcorn, and this is the hot Cheeto popcorn. I think it may be your Good Guy chocolate, cotton candy. You got more of the comic book. Here's more of your Chucky merchandise. You know, some overall says wanna play. And the devil. Alright. Now on to the last room. Eye of the Ripper. Oh, here's the Dr. Oddfellow stuff all over again. Kind of when you get into the back area, the last room of the, you kind of get the same merchandise you've seen before. Now this is the house shirt, I think. So this right here, and then on the back gives you all the different houses. I actually really like this a lot. Kayla doesn't. I really like this a lot, and it's going to be $33 for that. Well, after you check out, you kind of come back to another black and white. You got the loading dock, deliveries only. Back to street this way. Your detour, and then of course, because this is right at Vamp 69, the Scare Zone, they have some of the flyers for Summer Music Fest 69, for rent, for rooms and bath, unfurnished. And then your kind of end thing where you got your newsstand. Creepy guy. Shoplifting is a crime, and no refunds from this newsstand. That's funny. Alright, so that is going to be our walkthrough of this year's Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store. I really like it. It's really done really well. My only complaint, and this is a very just me complaint because of how I don't like being squeezed into tight spaces. It's very narrow. Last night when we came for Horror Nights, we were trying to walk through there, was a nightmare. It's my only complaint, but outside of that, I love it. I feel like there's not as much merchandise this year as there was in years past. But maybe they're just missing a lot of stuff. They made it seem like there's a lot of stuff not quite out, and a lot of stuff is still out of stock. So maybe as the season goes on for Horror Nights, more stuff comes out. So, but with all that being said, as we do finish up with doing a walking tour or walkthrough of this year's Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store, I will see y'all next time.